Just started trial, and so we led all the witnesses for the claimant, with 3 witnesses, and then the defendants, the 4th and 5th defendant, had their witnesses as well, which was only Ms. Maud Williams and Mr. Marvin Castillo. The Commissioner of Lands, who is one of the main witnesses for the defense, for the government, is presently ill. They believe he had, impossibly, we don't know what it is, some high fevers. So he did send a medical form yesterday. So he's not able to come and testify, so we cannot proceed with trial. If he was here, the trial would have actually concluded today. So we have adjourned to November 27th. That's when the matter will continue.
Can you explain to us how it went from being in a mediation session yesterday to now this trial where we're seeing both parties contend for the same piece of land?
Well, you see, the way the process works is that my client has to travel. So it doesn't make sense for her to come all the way here and us not to start the trial. It doesn't mean that from now to the November 27th, there wouldn't be our own form of mediation. The court always encourages that. And we as attorney, well, we know that we need to be amenable by that, because while you go to the court for redress, there are certain things that you can solve. And I must say that the Ministry of Natural Resources, which is in between the two parties, is also amenable, and the other parties. So we can't say how it will go, but it's just a safeguard, because it would be difficult that if our mediation doesn't work, our own voluntary mediation doesn't work, that my client has to fly back into the country to deal with this. So it's just being practical, it's doing some time management, and still hoping for the best. So we just had the witnesses testify, and we have some things on the record, and that's always good, because then both sides or all sides get to see how their evidence is tested.
Finally, I was made to understand that your clients were the ones who were given an option to relocate, as opposed to after having been on the property and having held the title for 20 years, they should have been the ones to remain, and the newfound owner should be the one to relocate.
Well, I am not sure of that, because I know offers were made to us, but in all fairness, the government should also make offers to the other side, and I think they did. But they wouldn't tell us until we meet all 3 together. So while one is being made to us, one clearly must be made to them.